he wasn't as efficient as we normally see Kevin Durant. 8 of 20 shots. Kevin Durant's normally 12 or 20 shots. I thought the Mavericks did a good job of forcing other guys. And, Skip, they got great contribution. Bruce Brown gave him 17 points. Andre Drummond gave him 14 and 17. Dragic gave him 21. Edwards gave him 12. Nick Claxton gave him 13. So they got great contributions. And they forced Kevin Durant to do something that he normally doesn't do. They say, Kevin Durant, we're going to make you the playmaker. We're not going to let you go get 50 because we saw what happened the last time somebody let you get 50. You won the game. And you don't have Kyrie. So we can focus our attention. And I thought he did good, but Skip, the shot that he hit with the three-pointer to give them the lead, that was an incredible shot, but he missed some shots that Kevin Durant making his sleep. And I want guys, look here, when the guy leaves, stop putting your hand in his face. Because once he elevates, he ain't even looking at your hand. He don't need to see the back. He can close his eyes. It's over. But Skip, I gave him a C. But that man, Baby Bird, had he come in shape this year, Skip, I'm not so sure he's not the MVP. You look at the last 6 weeks, the last month and a half, almost 2 months, Skip, he's been sensational. I think you got to give it up to him, Skip. You got to give it up to Baby Bird. You got to call him baby. You got to call him, say, he's the closest thing you've seen to Larry Legend. Larry Joe Bird from French Lick, Indiana. I think he's from Slovenia. I don't know what part of Slovenia he's from.
Somewhere over there by French.
Yeah. Skip.
Yep.
But he was the best player on the court last night. Luka Dončić was the best player. But give them credit. Luka found Spencer Dinwiddie. Hell, that's 2 back-to-back. He just hit the game winner Sunday, didn't he?
It wasn't a walk-off, sort of like a buzzer beater. But he's been very good in late and close situations.
He's been tremendous since he's got to Dallas.
He has really helped them. Okay, very quickly, I'll give you this on Luka. I'll say the last month, he has shot the 3-ball and the free throw much better than he was shooting them because he was just flat out pathetic from 3 and the free throw line. He was worse than LeBron was for the first 3-odd months of the season.
Well, his 3, Skip, is going to be low because, Skip, he's shooting step backs from 33. So, I mean, he will have a low shooting percentage from 3.
It does not look good to me. But he can, like LeBron, get hot-handed, but he's been on a hot streak that he has been able to sustain for about a month.
Yes.
I'll give you about a month. And his ability to get to the bucket is unparalleled because it's so herky-jerky, but he is so naturally strong. I don't think he's weight room strong at all.
No.
But you want to talk about grown man kind of strength?
Skip, he's not fast. He can't jump high. But when he says, you know what, I'm going to go catch this ball up between his leg, behind his back, between his legs, Euro, boop, back to the basket he goes.
So defenders, it's like a dance partner that you can't dance with because you don't have any rhythm. You don't get it. You know, I'm trying to dance with you, but you're completely off key here.
Right.
You're wrong. You're wrong. Well, he just stays wrong the whole time until he's right. And then he's herky, he's jerky, he's all of a sudden, and then he powers, he puts that shoulder into you, and you can't keep him from the rim. I will give you that. And I said from the start, he is a really good passer.
Right.
He's in LeBron's league as a passer.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gave my man Kevin Durant a C for last night.
And you better be nice, because I might change it.
Okay, well, I hope you do, because for the record and for perspective for those who might not have seen this basketball game that was on live national TV, there was no Seth Curry again last night because he's got an illness. It's not COVID, he's just sick. And there's been no LaMarcus Aldridge because he's hurt. And there's no Blake Griffin last night because he just didn't play.
Right.
And obviously there was no Kyrie because it was in Brooklyn. And obviously there's no Ben Simmons for reasons I don't know. They said he got an epidural shot in his
and that ain't good.
L5S1. That's not good.
I've had a couple of those.
I've had more than a couple. No fun, no good.
You ain't gonna be playing anytime soon.
And they won't heal you. They just sort of mask the pain for a while because it's cortisone.
Yes.
Okay. Last night, Kevin Durant had to fly solo against a team that has been on fire, the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
And flying solo, the rest of his crew went 7 of 21 from 3 because he really needed to lean on my little man, Patty Mills. And Patty Mills was 3 of 9 from 3. Not bad, but not what they needed last night. And Dragic, you said, had 21 points, but he was only 1 of 4 from 3.
Right.
And he had some open looks that you just have to make if you're going to win a game against a really good team that was favored by, I think, 2 points to beat you in your building.
Right.
Because there's no Kyrie. So the point is, ESPN noted after 3 quarters that by their statistical observations, Kevin Durant had been double-teamed 32 times through 3 quarters. I didn't hear the end of that stat. I'm going to guess, just by my eye test, that it was over 40 times in that game that Dallas did exactly what Dallas should have done. Let's just stop him. Make him give the ball up.
Yeah, I'm going to make somebody else beat him.
Okay, and he did. And he gave the ball up to the tune of 10 assists.
Right.
Well, it's not often that Kevin has double-digit assists.
Correct.
So that's all that you need to know. They were making it very difficult on him with 2-on-1, sometimes 3-on-1. But he almost wiped the slate clean because in the end, that's one of the best clutch shots I've seen all year because it's supposed to be double, but he just pulled up, and he pulled up deep 3, if we could see this at the end. But here's Kevin. He's saying, I got this. And here comes the double. And before the double could get there, he just goes straight up and shoots it the way only Kevin can shoot that. And to your point, you might as well not even put your hand up because it doesn't bother him a bit because he's 7 feet tall.
Once he gets up there.
And once he elevates and shoots it from the apex, nobody can block that. I mean, nobody can block that. And you want to talk about a clutch shot? You want to talk about, saving you from all your sins of the night? And again, he wasn't great shooting the ball, but just on that shot alone, I got to give him an A-. No help. A-.
Let me tell you why I can't give him an A-. Because this is what you did to me. They had a 14-point lead in the fourth quarter. And that's what you tell me. You say when somebody have a lead, LeBron James has to close that game. That's what you routinely tell me.
He closed it.
No, he didn't.
He won it.
No, he did not. They lost.
Okay, what happened after that?
It don't matter. No.
Dinwiddie happened.
No, hold on. They had a 14-point lead. Now, he did hit a 3 with 10 seconds, but he was 3 of 8 from the floor in the fourth quarter, and the Nets were -8 with Kevin Durant on the floor. Now, had that been LeBron James, there's no way in hell you give him an A-.
Wait a second. I'm looking at the final stat box here, and Kevin Durant was a +2 on plus-minus, and Baby Bird, Baby Sparrow, he was a -4.
Who won the game?
Wait a second. +2 to -4. Did Luka make the walk-off? Dinwiddie did.
Hold on. Who made it? Hold on. You complaining. Now, you just gave Kevin Durant kudos for having 10 assists. Luka Dončić had 9 assists and 37 points and shot better than 50% from the floor. Kevin Durant was 8 of 20. What's that? I don't know my math. That's got to be like 40%? Was that 40, 30%? Let's just say, I'm going to give just because I ain't really good with math, but 8 of 21, that ain't 40%. So I'm going to say that might be low 40s, 30.
It's 40.
It's 40? Yeah. Okay, 40%.
Okay.
Luka Dončić was 14 of 26. That's better than 40%.
The reason Luka had 37 points was he made 5 threes that he doesn't often make.
So why didn't Kevin Durant make 5 threes? He's a better shooter than Luka.
He's doubled every time. They're saying you can't have that.
You told me he's the best player.
How many times was Luka doubled last night? They don't double him. They just say, let's just play him straight up.
You told me he's the best player. See, the best player.
I didn't tell you that. He just did.
Okay, well, he's the best player. He got to win this game then.
He did.
No, he didn't.
He made the clutch shot of the night. He made the best clutch shot in the NBA last night.
Let me ask you a question.
In the NBA last week.
Skip. What did Tom Brady accomplish by coming back and tying the game if they lose the game? Well, he did nothing.
He was brilliant. He scored 24 unanswered.
Who's the Super Bowl champs?
Well, unfortunately, Cooper Kupp.
Exactly. Unfortunately, Spencer Dinwiddie. But no, Skip, I can't allow you to do this. I can't allow you, the team, to have a 14-point lead. 14 points with the best player on the planet, on that team, on that court.
Who is the only player on that team on the court, because I'm going to say it again. No Seth, no LaMarcus, no Blake, no Kyrie, no Ben Simmons, no nobody.
We've seen that.
Flying solo.
We've seen this so many times with LeBron in Cleveland. When after Kyrie had left, you never made these excuses for LeBron having a 14-point lead and losing.
I never saw LeBron make a clutch shot like that.
Yes, you did.
Oh my God, that was spectacular.
Did you not see that 56-point performance against Golden State?
I saw it. But
they were down, and he made big three after big shot after big shot.
The biggest shot in that game was Melo from the corner to close it.
Don't
It
do
went from 3 to 6 on Melo's 3.
The other night, they lost the game. They had a 14-point lead with 7 minutes, 8 minutes to go in the game. You say, LeBron's got to close this. Kevin Durant got to bring this one home. He got to bring this one home.
He brought it all the way home with the best clutch shot I've seen in weeks in the NBA.
Man, hold on.
He switched it. When he did that, I just sat back and said, that's the best player on the planet.
Dinwiddie, hold on. You talking about Kevin Durant said that was the best shot. Dinwiddie said, hold my beer.
Yeah, well, I thought Luka was going to say, hold mine, because he's going up and down the court saying, no.
Yeah. You see Luka say, y'all can't do that with me.
Talking to
yeah, well, I like Luka. I like Luka doing that.
And by the way, speaking of trash talking, I got to take Kevin to task here a little bit.
What'd he do now?
Somebody in courtside, I think we have a shot at this. A fan said, hey, Kevin, you got to take this game over now. And Kevin yells at him, you got to shut the F up and sit down. And it's on TikTok. So you can see it right there. He's yelling at him.
But Skip, that's his MO. KD go care. Hey, if you say something, that's what KD go say. Man, you need to sit
okay, but
sit the bleep down and shut the bleep up.
Isn't that kind of a positive comment? Like, I know it's a challenge comment, but it's a fan saying, hey, Kevin, it's your time. Take it over.
Skip, he doesn't like being talked to during the course of the game. Skip, you can't give him praise. I mean, he scored, I think he told somebody, he had like 40-something points, and they're like, Kev, I bet you can't get 81 like Kobe. He's like, man, shut the, you know what up.
I know.
He don't want you talking to him. He's so locked in.
Well, it's me on Twitter after games. I say he's the best player on the planet, and he tweets back at me, I don't like you. Well, I love you.
Stop reading your comments. That's what you tell me all the time.
It's all over. It's all over the internet.
I don't want you to do that. I want you to.
I don't like you.
As a matter of fact, I want you to disable your Twitter.
Okay. All right.
Well, Twitter comments can
but you can't get that man. Skip, you can't give him an A- after that.
Yes, you can.
All right,
for that one
awesome
shot.
stuff
That
this
should have won the
morning.
game.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.